Hops. Se me va el tiempo.
Hola, bienvenidos a
Tecnología Conarense, un canal dedicado a la tecnología. Accesibilidad y tecnología en un mismo lugar.
El vídeo de hoy trata sobre
Exponiendo a Apple. Segunda parte. Exposing Apple. Second part. Hello! My first video in English, but the occasion deserves it. I want to make an appeal on the blind in the international community to speak out on this mistake. I am a Spanish who normally records videos in Spanish, but on occasion it is necessary to do it in English language. I know that this video is not to comment on a new feature of iOS or to talk about technology as I have accustomed you. I know it's not a happy thing, but it's a totally necessary video. I want to talk about the bug with the Braille scroll, which does not scroll properly. We have been supporting the bug since iOS 15.3. A small aside, the first part of this story, exponiendo a Apple, iOS e iPadOS 15.3.1, 2 meses, 3 actualizaciones y 2 errores muy molestos. You have it in Spanish and on my channel, but don't worry. I will summarize my anger for those of you who are English speakers. First of all, sorry for my English pronouns, okay? It's not the best and I can make a lot of pronounce mistakes, so I apologize to all English speakers. With that said, let's get started. My anger comes from 2 months ago. My friend Sergio Gomez and I discovered that there was a bug with Braille alert messages in iOS 15.2. I thought I was the only one, but no! Sergio experienced the same as me. We decided to report in the email that Apple has enabled for accessibility problems. accessibility@apple.com. After 2 weeks of waiting, they give us a case number in the subject of the email. They tell us that Apple is investigating it. So, in short, that they appreciate the email and that they will do their best to fix it. Appreciate, sorry for my pronouns. The bug with Braille alert messages was that if you had them on randomly when a number of Braille alert messages were displayed, the Braille display would freeze. Not even restarting it could reconnect it to the iPhone or iPad. I had to restart the iPhone or iPad every time. Sergio and I are deafblind. I am a partially deafblind, totally blind, partially deaf, and he with a much greater degree of deafness and total blindness. We rely on our Braille displays for much of our communication. We can use the iPhone with bugs like that. We have a hard time running into bugs like that. The voice of voiceover we do not hear clearly because of our deafness. Needless to say, we report to Apple Accessibility in English, not Spanish. Although we knew we could report in Spanish, we knew very well that in Spanish they were going to pay us little attention. English is the language of the world and of technology, even more so since most companies are either from the great Silicon Valley in California, for example, Google in Mountain View, Apple in Cupertino, or Microsoft in Redmond, or are from another part of the United States, or have contact with English in other ways. I was testing iOS 15.3 beta at the time and reported it too. The betas were coming out. They ignored us. Okay? iOS 15.2.1 comes out to the general public. They had ignored us, and what was worse, in iOS 15.3 beta 2, the annoying error of the braille scroll had appeared. Sometimes it does the scrolling right and scrolls 14 by 14 or 40 by 40 or 20 by 20 braille cells, but sometimes do not do them, and you have to resort to tricks and ingenuity to make it work fairly well. I immediately sent a message to Sergio and tell him please do not update to iOS 15.3 when it comes out. This is a serious mistake and could make your life very difficult. I immediately report both ways, by the feedback app from beta testers and by email from Apple Accessibility. In English, obviously, in English. Sergio also sends an email. They told us not to expect the bug to be fixed in future betas, but thank you very much for everything. iOS 15.3 comes out and the error is still not fixed, but our anger reached its maximum expression on the damned January 13, 2022. iOS 15.3.1 came out screaming from the rooftops in its informative notes that fixed the prior alert messages back, but the scroll back have not been fixed yet. We've been waiting for a month and a half. It must be said that between the time we sent an email and they replied, a week or 15 days could pass. We replied or sent a new report and waited another week or 15 days. And here comes the new information that I did not add in the first part in Spanish, because it is new. Let's go there. When iOS 15.3.1 comes out, we send the problem of various scrolling thing back to Apple Accessibility. They ask us in what specific situation it occurs, and that is the problem. It happens randomly. They tell us thank you very much for the additional details and examples, and that Apple will release an update very soon to fix it. Who is investigating it? And we arrive at the moment where we are. We are on March 14, 2022. At the time of recording the video, iOS 15.4 came out, and they still have not fixed that annoying bug. We reported more than 3 times. Here are my conclusions. First of all, your technical service is great now. The following, but in accessibility, not so much. Long waits, copy-pasting their answers, and they are very generic answers. Secondly, I spent, and many also, 1,000 euros on an on an iPhone for its accessibility, because I really need it and because I love the iOS ecosystem. I spend too much money for these things to happen now. It's very embarrassing on Apple's part. And third, they are in no hurry to fix accessibility bugs. They take almost 3.5 months to do it. While we wait for them, this error is truly inconvenient for the old users. We are really angry. It's been almost 3 months putting up with this error. Sometimes it doesn't even allow us to navigate him smoothly. Repeat, sometimes it does not even allow us to navigate smoothly. The video ends here, but not without first asking you to denounce this situation publicly on your social networks, to put pressure and to talk a lot about this situation among the blind. Please, I ask you, put pressure on and spread this video so that many more people realize it. That's how much I humbly ask you from my channel with 68 subscribers. Please report this back to Apple Accessibility en masse. Their email address is accessibility@apple.com. I spell it accessibility, ACCESSIVILIT, way. Yes, way. Accessibility, way, at Apple, APPLE.com. COM. Thank you very much in advance. I hope you have understood why I have made this video. See you in the next video, I hope with much happier theme. See you later!